Hey guys, it's the Key Gaming, and welcome back to Tesla Effect, a Text Moify adventure. We're now on day 3, and like I said in the last video, we're going to go through each day, get that out of the way. Okay, so, let me do some looking.
Looking at medical posters always gives me the heebie-jeebies.
They drilled a hole in my skull, I was awake, and it hurt a lot. That kind of thing goes without saying. I can't read it, so... fax machine.
Just the place to conduct some business.
You have a fax.
Looks like Carlos Maldonado was trying to get a hold of Mason about some... Maldonado was tracking down a woman named Margaret Leonard for Bowers.
Mason, it looks like Margaret Leonard is going rogue. What should I do?
If I found a flash drive, I could connect it to the video screen.
Okay, so I'm looking for a flash drive. Hello?
Unfortunately, it's not the Tunnel of Love. I'm sure these MRI pictures are showing me something.
Okay, nope. So there's gotta be a code around here.
I'm sure these MRI pictures are showing me something. Looking at medical posters always gives me the heebie-jeebies. The synaptic snafu and other neurology misadventures. Now that sounds like fun reading.
Oh yeah, it's tabbed. That's how I open my dude. Huh. I need to go find that woman, because she could help me. Miss! Nope.
Sometimes a cigar is just a cigar, if you know what I mean. Oh, I don't think a lot of studying went on in here with that flat-screen TV on the wall.
Miss! Where'd she go? She just up and vanished on me.
If the owner's ventriloquist dummy's in here, I'm gonna be very upset. Oh, what a very hospitable guest room.
Aha!
Nothing I can use. Man, that is so cool. My business card? How did Mason Bowers get this? This looks like a good bathroom read. You'd need a PhD to understand any of these. You'd need a PhD to understand any of these books. You'd need a PhD to understand any of these books. Well, I wonder what's on this little device.
Ah!
If I found a flash drive, I could connect it to the...
Long-lasting memories are created through a process of consolidation, which is based on the formations of protein in the brain.
Okay.
Thus, memories, particularly painful ones, are formed by these unstable proteins, making them easily identifiable and removed with a combination of drugs and behavior therapy, ensuring memory elimination.
Oh!
Of course, there are those who do not believe that the benefits of memory modification outweigh the risks. They warn that eliminating memories, one could significantly alter a person's personality, their history.
And that's...
So, a fancy device that wipes your memories, hmm? Useful technology. I see applications for anyone who ever went out with you or read the Twilight series.
Come on. Little mercy here for the victim, all right? Why would Bowers want to erase my memory?
Yes, I have got that as well.
If the owner's ventriloquist...
Okay, we're gonna have to... Pick up the sulfuric acid in the basement house study. Pick up the petri dish. Pick up combined petri dish. Oh, so there's sulfuric acid in the study? Okay! I didn't see any.
Now I could use that.
A baseball card. Oh. Hello.
Sulfuric acid. I better be careful with this.
Okay, so then...
This petri dish.
Oh yeah, that'll work.
Thank you. Then go take it to the thing here.
Well, it's a microscope.
670. Okay. There we go. There we go.
That's interesting. Nothing I can use. Something tells me this cabinet needs a 3-digit code to open. A silver tray. Boy, this place is fancy. Anatomy books. Used only for medical research purposes, I'm sure. Something tells me the doctor got a lot of toothaches.
Toothaches, yes. 10 out of 10, that's it. 4 baseball cards. How many do I need altogether? Collect. Look at baseball card frame. How to. So, move the pillow, the cushion, the couch, reveal baseball, pick up baseball card. Open the kitchen drawer, open the door in the study, move the bird cage area beneath the stairs. Okay. So I gotta keep. Bird cage, really? Oh. There's a bird cage.
Nice.
Okay. How many is that? 5. Okay. So. Bird cage, tea kettle. Move pillows and cushion on couch. Okay, did I already do that one?
Nothing adds personality. Yeah, it's not my style. That's...
Okay. So, I got the one. Got the one on the couch. Open the kitchen drawer. Kitchen drawer. Kitchen is here. Yep. There you are.
That might come in handy.
Okay. So how many do I have now? 7. I need 2 more. So kitchen drawer, check. Open the drawer in the study. Okay. Oh, the one I already got.
There's just no accounting for good taste.
Okay, the one I got the card in already. Kitchen, study, the bird cage, the kettle, the table, and the entryway. Upstairs. Nope, okay, and there's a one in the windowsill upstairs.
Impressive, if you're into that sort of thing.
What windowsill, though? This one? Aha.
Now I could use that. If the owner's ventral...
I need one more. So I got the windowsill. Move baseball hat on bar shelf. No, it's in one of the drawers in the MRI room upstairs. Upstairs, okay.
Just the place to conduct some business. Just the... Nice tile work. cabinet might have something interesting in it. Nothing I can use.
There you are.
Yoink.
That's all 9? Okay, all 9. Check. Okay. So, how to get our information. Okay, so, solve or bypass the baseball card frame puzzle. I gotta find the baseball card frame. Probably downstairs.
A collector's edition of Matt Cubase Tyler baseball card. I wouldn't dare thieve that. Yeah, just some books. Well, there's Waldo. Nothing I can use. Well, this looks cheap. The suit.
Look at the baseball card frame. Solve the baseball or bypass the puzzle. Look at the baseball card frame.
A collector's edition of Matt Cubase Tyler baseball card. I wouldn't dare thieve that. Staring at this picture is more exciting than watching a game. The soothing soul. Nothing I can use. This bunny makes me laugh. He's hilarious.
Baseball card frame. Might be upstairs.
Pillaging must be one of their hobbies.
Ow. Or how do I bypass it? Okay, so that's the baseball card frame. I've got to bypass it though.
I need each of the 3 rows to total 17 in all directions using the numbers found on the baseball cards.
So each one's got a total of 17. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 9. Okay, so 9 and 8. That's 17. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. How do I bypass? That's how I do it. Okay.
The drawer inside this safe needs 2 additional cards. Whatever's in here must be so important that Mason Bowers keeps both the cards with him at all times. Lots of cash. Usually a sign of illegal activity.
Because I was never going to be able to solve that puzzle.
Pawn Weekly may be even sadder than that Cat Weekly magazine. Looks like Bowers was interested in some Nikola Tesla artifacts from Rook's pawn shop.
Aha. Now. Mojo. Okay, so now I gotta go get... Now I gotta go back. Let's go back to Chandler Avenue. I gotta go back to Chandler Avenue now.
I better drop by the barbecue joint and see how that dweeb Mojo's doing.
Maybe he's decrypted that memory stick.
Yeah, about time, too. I need a new lead on this case.
Phone message waiting. Phone message waiting.
This message is for Mr. Tex Murphy. Storm clouds are brewing. Are you with the White Russians or against us? A White Guard member is close. Prove your loyalty and we will reveal the truth.
What the heck was that? There must be another Tex Murphy in the phone book. An article on the Russian White Movement. Am I truly so bored I'm reading Russian history?
Bah.
Inspector Burns finally opened his own barbecue joint. I bet it tastes just like arson in your mouth.
You got it?
So, your memory stick's all ready to go. Now, what do you give me for it?
How about an autograph? You have the only one.
You think I'm gonna solve your case for free just because you're my idol? No, the great Tex Murphy wouldn't lift a finger without compensation. Neither will I.
New line of work, brass tacks.
Well, I was going to offer you a very special junior detective badge.
I don't want some stupid little orphan Annie ring. I want a memento from one of your cases. Something one of a kind.
How do I know what's on the memory stick's even worth anything?
You know how your cases always have 100 loose ends, and you need that one missing piece to tie it all together?
Oh. Stage 1. Weird.
Where do you find this stuff out?
This could be that one missing piece. Mr. Murphy, you need this.
And what do you want? Pockets.
Fine. Name your price.
Do you remember that sicko who was going around with a liquid nitrogen freeze gun, shooting people and then smashing them? The press called him the Nitro Stalker. You got involved and the cops finally found him a few weeks later, smashed into a million pieces.
Okay.
You think I did that?
Everybody knows you were behind that bit of freeze-dried justice. The freeze gun was never found, and I'm betting you took it. I'll trade you the memory stick straight up for it.
Okay.
I'll see what I can do.
Don't know.
What do you mean you don't?
I wonder who'd know about that stupid freeze gun around here.
I'm gonna ask everyone on the street.
We need to talk.
Oh, do we have to, really?
Yeah, trust me, you may be involved in what happened to me.
Oh, the very thought makes me giddy.
I knew you'd be pleased to hear that. But it's all tied to items of Nikola Tesla and a man named Mason Bowers.
Well, it's true. It's true I've had some very rare Tesla items in my possession from time to time, but I have never heard of this Mason Bowers.
You know Carlos Maldonado?
Well, of course I know that wretched swine.
Tell me how he ties into Tesla.
Maldonado tried to bribe and threaten me to reveal my source of my Tesla items, but I didn't give it to him, and I won't give it to you. Do you think Maldonado was the one watching you?
I think so.
Oh, my, that could be troublesome. I need to make some inquiries. Is there anything else?
Your freeze gun.
Well, the freeze gun? The one you pawned that supposedly belonged to the Nitro Stalker? I believe it was purchased by one of those vigilante Morlock hunters.
Morlock hunters. Tell you how to get the memory stick. So open water tower compartment and pick up freeze gun. Water tower compartment. What the frick nuggets is that? Oh, up here.
This place has been abandoned for years after its owner, Rusty the Clown, struck a bad deal in the illegal novelty trade and found himself at the bottom of a toxic waste barrel.
Oh, it's open though.
O Lord, we beseech thee, give us strength,
Courage.
protection. Hail, fellow countrymen. We are ready to begin our quest.
Hunting the dreadful night beast. Make haste.
Sorry, Tex, we gotta run.
Farewell, Sir Larry, Curly, and Moe. I'll be sure to tell Snow White you're gonna be late for breakfast.
Ooh, now this place is cool. A nerdy 7th grader's paradise.
Yeah, every weapon you'd ever need to be a level 85 World of Warlord chieftain. Padlocking the fridge is for extreme dieters only. Did someone leave these on? Because they look like they're on. Ow! Yep.
Oh.
I wonder what this key opens.
I'm kind of gonna...
Did someone leave these on? Because they...
My God, You know what that is? It's the Cup of the Carpenter. It's from the Holy Land Toys collection by Robco. Batteries not included, a $10 value.
Robco. Very, very funny.
It's a key to a padlock.
Maybe upstairs.
Roof access. That leads to Rusty's roof.
Ha-pa-da-pa-da, ha-pa-da, ha-pa-da.
I see they put Rusty's zip line back in place. How convenient.
Well, you're dead. Good thing you saved your game. Wait, you did save your game, right? Because there's no way I'm going through all that again.
Wait. What? I died? Oh. That's how. Okay. Da 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 da.
I don't know what I need a zip line trolley to place on that rope. Guess I better not be too creative, because it won't work.
Ladder. Take out the broken zip line. Pick up small wheel and Rook's back alleyway. Combine. Oh. Rooks. Oh, okay, I gotta go back. Okay, cannot fall.
That leads to Rusty's roof.
Just gotta go back down. Da 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 da. Let's see. Brooks is. Yeah, Brooks' pawn shop is behind his pawn shop. Then I need the wheel. Where's this wheel? How do you get past me? Doc. Pick up small wheel in Rook's back alley. Oh, it's in the back alley. It's back here somewhere.
What's this?
Oop. Get it out. Oh, there it goes.
Dear God.
Rusty the Clown was one of our more infamous Chandler Avenue residents. He ended up in a vat of chemicals strong enough to melt titanium.
Oh, he's dead. He's basically dead.
No way! A freeze gun? This is definitely your coolest case ever.
No pun intended. Thank you, Deus Machina.
Deus Machina. This is your coolest case ever. No pun intended. All the puns intended. Ba ba da ba 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 da da da. Hup hup hup. I can't jump, which is disappointing. Inspector Burns barbecue.
You got it, didn't you? The Nitro Stalker freeze gun. So cool. My internet group is gonna be so jealous.
Listen, kid. We kind of keep this on the down low. If the cops find out I gave this to you, I'm probably gonna lose my license.
You can count on me. And I've already forgotten what was on that memory stick. Lips are zipped.
Good enough. And, by the way, that doesn't work.
Gun to the back of your head, buddy.
We may only get one chance, Carlos, so I wanted to go over the plan one more time. If Margaret shows up at the Ritz, call me immediately. If I'm delayed, detain her. We have to assume she won't give up the egg voluntarily, but I want to talk to her first. You know why I've given you the cryo chamber, but that has to be the very last resort. And if anything happens to me, I'll need you to contact a friend of mine. Keep it safe until I retrieve it.
Well, it sounds like Mason and Margaret had a major disagreement. I need to locate both of them and get to the bottom of this. I decide to head back to my office to sort things out.
Tossing cards in your hat. Yep. Someone's in your office, buddy, tossing cards in your hat.
Hey, cowboy. Any memories coming back yet?
Not so far, but something tells me I might be missing out on some really good ones.
That's solid detective work.
Who are you?
So... were we dating?
Dating? Oh, that's so cute. I guess you can call it that. But we were also working together in a more professional capacity.
Oh?
Well, now my detective skills are picking up a little sarcasm.
Seriously, cowboy. You're good. I've learned a lot working with you the past couple weeks.
Who are you?
Hmm?
You're dead.
Let me get this straight. You and I were working on a case together? Do you mind telling me about that?
Not at all. You wanted a list of tenants here at the Ritz as far back as I could go.
Why would I do that?
It was your dreams. They were vivid before, but they were getting out of control. It's almost like they were changing you into someone else. You talked about seeing things from the past, but you wouldn't give me details. You were incredibly stressed. It was like you actually believed this apartment was haunted. You even started looking into psychometry.
Psycho what?
Psychometry. It's the belief that an object can contain a person's energy or memories.
So, not only am I an amnesiac, but I'm a paranormal idiot. Great.
Sounds
dead.
crazy, I know. But then we found out about Donnelly.
Who?
J.T. Donnelly. It was the most bizarre thing. I'd heard you mention the name in your sleep. But then, his name turned up when I checked out the previous tenants.
So who is this guy?
He's a private investigator, a real old-school brute. He worked for some powerful, influential people, but then he disappeared around 1943. His last known address was here.
San Francisco.
No, here, at the Ritz in this exact apartment.
Okay, that's a little bizarre.
It gets bizarrier. You called me one night, raving like a lunatic, saying the walls were talking. I rushed over and found holes smashed in the wall, and you curled up on the floor in a ball.
Well, I'm glad to hear I haven't changed that much.
You wouldn't tell me what had happened, but after that, you wouldn't sleep here. That's when you got your new place and started to sleep there.
Hold on. I have another place?
Yes, you do. And it's even nicer than here.
This is all crazy. I think I'm gonna sleep here tonight just to see whether it affects me in the same way.
Do you want some company?
I think she's dead.
Listen, Taylor, I'm beginning to see what the other me saw in you. But in my head, it's still 2043. I've got to tell you, there was somebody else.
Chelsea, I know. I know how much she meant to you, Tex. Losing her was traumatic as hell for you. But she's gone.
Tex Moisey.
And there's nothing you can say or do or don't do that's gonna bring her back.
Hey, shut up.
Do you feel that?
Jesus!
I sure do.
Boobs.
I'm alive.
You're dead.
And that's my heart. It's yours if you want it. And it comes with all the other bits.
Stay true to Chelsea. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Taylor, but I love Chelsea, and I never even got the chance to tell her. And if there's any chance that I can find her, I've got to do it.
You need to be one of those guys. I'm
I
sorry.
don't understand, Tex. Why can't you let this go? It's crazy. That room you have across the hall with all our stuff is like some sick Chelsea shrine.
Shut up.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that.
Just go. Just go.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah, thank you. That's what I wanted. Jesus. I want to stay true. I know she's not dead.
6 hours later, the rain was finally letting up. Last night felt like a blindside punch to the face. I didn't think having Taylor walking out of my office could be so painful. There's just something reassuring and comfortable about her, but I've got way too many questions, yearnings, and guilt not to find out what happened to Chelsea.
Yep.
Even if it kills me, I've got to know. There's something darker than the night I'm dealing with, and it hinges on what happened that evening 7 years ago with her.
When she was shot.
As Taylor leaves, she hands me the key to a room at the Ritz she calls the Chelsea Shrine Room. Salsa dancing is a Murphy family tradition. Looks like Archie's back in town. I should check out his 3 Cards to Midnight shop and see if he knows anything.
Hey Tex, drop by 3 Cards to Midnight. I got some exciting information about your case. Okay. Let's go do that, and then let's go find this Chelsea shrine. 3 Cards at Midnight.
Archie Ellis is my herbal tea-loving, source for all things alien, supernatural, conspiracy theorist. Or he's just plain crazy. He ran into some trouble with the NSA on my last case. Last I knew, he was hiding out in some tropical locale with a bevy of beauties. I'm surprised he's back in town.
Hello? 50 Shades of Grey. Hello? I'm just standing there watching.
Hey, Murphy, how you doing? You okay? I heard you were having some kind of amnesia. You know, most alien abductees always have some sort of memory loss.
Yes, totally. Old habits, under the radar, show and tell.
Are you still into that alien thing, Archie? I mean, isn't that just a little passé?
The truth never goes out of style, my friend. Now, I heard something about an injection and a head wound. Yowza!
You really back off, man, because I swear I will shoot the next person who tries to touch this, okay?
Okay, I'm sorry. Ouch. Ooh. So, I guess you do need some catching up then. A few months ago, I moved back here from the islands and I opened up this place, and I was hoping that you and I could hang out together like old times, but you haven't been around much.
Negligent of neighborly duties and trying to work your way to history lesson.
So I haven't come by with the traditional welcome back fruit basket? I have turned into a bastard.
Sounded like the same Murph to me, making jokes and putting your cigarette out in my herbal tea before I'm done with it.
Catching up.
Yeah, you're never gonna let me forget that one, are you? So we talked recently?
Not yet, but you know I'm always ready to be Robin to your Batman. Without the homoerotic undertones, of course.
You're secretly gay.
Sorry, Arch, but it's a package deal. If you're gonna be in this with me, you're gonna have to be in all the way.
You had me going there, Murph.
Okay, Boy Wonder, I need you to enter 2 names into the Bat computer. Mason Bowers, Margaret Leonard.
Well, I don't know about Mason Bowers, but Margaret Leonard, she's connected to one of the greatest mysteries of all time. I mean, you know who Nikola Tesla was, right?
Yeah.
Nikola. The cough drop?
Nikola Tesla was a genius. Probably one of the greatest geniuses ever. I mean, it was Tesla, not Marconi, who was the true inventor of the radio. He invented a Tesla coil, the AC electricity, remote control. He even pioneered cryogenics.
So are you almost to the part about Margaret Leonard?
Right. Well, Tesla died in 1943 when the FBI just swooped in and confiscated all his papers and designs. Then in about 2012, all this stuff, the Tesla cache just disappeared. And you want to know who the #1 suspect was?
Margaret Leonard.
No, an FBI agent named Charles Johansson. Now, I know they could never prove that he did it, but then he quits the FBI and joins some Tesla fanatic group called the Tesla Legacy Society, a group dedicated to making the world better through technology. And that's where he meets
Margaret Leonard.
Bingo! They fall in love, they get married. I think they even had a kid together.
So where's Margaret now?
Not a clue. Johansson died a couple years later, cancer, I think. And after that,
Margaret just dropped out of
Margaret
circulation.
just dropped out of circulation.
So all this happened, what, 37 years ago. I mean, no one's found the Tesla cache since then?
It's one of the great mysteries, the lost inventions of Nikola Tesla.
What's the big deal with the Tesla inventions? I mean, there must be some reason they were never made.
Oh, you ever hear of a little thing called Tunguska?
Have I ever? Picked up a bad case when I was down in Mexico. That's where I learned the phrase, Baños, rapidos, ándale muchachos, vámonos!
Oh, Murph, you're too funny. You know, in 1890s, Tesla conducted an experiment and created a resonance frequency. You know, like a big vibration, and it nearly took out a whole chunk of New York City. And then in the 1900s, he began to work on what he called a teleforce beam. The press called it, you know, a death ray, you know, cooler name. But a few years later in Russia, remote area called Tunguska, something caused an explosion 1,000 times greater than the atomic bomb.
1,000 times greater than the atomic bomb 40 years before we invented it?
But that was the last anyone ever heard of the death ray. Tesla never got funding. Instead, they made him out to be some crackpot, and he was broke for the rest of his life. Some people think the plans for it were part of the Tesla cache. Just think how much someone would pay to get their hands on that.
Lots of money. Tex Murphy.
The Tesla cache is right up there for me. Oh, and the death ray? Well, the name says it all, doesn't it?
Yep.
He died like 40 years ago and either left the Tesla cache with Margaret Leonard or somebody else. Or he took it to the grave.
Margaret Leonard.
I've been checking my sources, but no one's heard a thing about her in years.
Okay. Texas.
No, both aliens and ghosts can communicate through their dreams. It's a proven fact.
Okay. J.T. Donnelly.
Donnelly's kind of a mysterious character. He was a private detective Tesla may have hired not long before he died. There's a mention of it in one of Tesla's letters.
Okay. Freeze gun.
Don't know about that.
Photo of a woman.
Gosh, you'd think a sidekick would be a little more helpful, huh?
Yep.
He's not very friendly, is he?
Inspector Burns barbecue.
My little buddy Mojo works over there. We hang out a lot, but I can't stay there too long. Something makes my eyeballs burn.
Holly Graham.
Yeah. Oh, that's the Hollow Babe at the Golden Gate. Yeah, Mojo is warm for her form, or lack thereof, as it were. I actually wouldn't mind forgetting a few years of my own life, mostly my teenage years.
I can understand. I can understand why.
I eat at the Brew and Stew all the time. You like my shop? Kind of like my old one, the Cosmic Connection. But I had to change the name in case, you know, the NSA and all that.
You were doing some.
You know me, Murph. Always up for an adventure. As long as I don't have to go anywhere.
No, you're stuck here. You're going to be here for the rest of your life. I'm sorry.
Seems nice.
Seems nice. And then text more.
And I'll never forget what you did tipping me off before that whack job NSA guy could get me.
As I leave, Archie hands me an old photograph of Margaret Leonard. Maybe someone else on Chandler will recognize her from the picture.
Oh! I should also go find that secret Chelsea shrine. Where the hell I have that locked?
Well, this is a flashy new neighbor. Sapphire, eh? Well, that sounds like a fun new neighbor. Yeah, needs a key.
Oh!
People who stay here at the Ritz don't want to be found. Yeah, needs a key. Uh-oh. That doesn't look good.
Up, 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 up. Oh my god.
I'm here to ask you out for dinner, and I'm not taking no for an answer.
What, like a date?
No, it'd be more like two friends having a great meal and maybe some stimulating conversation.
I guess that'd be okay. I mean, yeah, that'd be all right.
So what are you in the mood for? You know, I heard Weenie World put tater tots on the menu.
I've got a better idea. Why don't you let me make you dinner at my place? It's cheaper than going out. And besides, I have something I'd like to talk to you about. Let's say 8 o'clock?
Well, you talked me into it, Miss Bell.
Well, I feel so spoiled.
By the way, what should I bring, red or white?
You better bring both.
This is new.
A reminder of the best and worst night of my life. Chelsea loved to go to Arizona. I'd like to think I was the only thing keeping her here on Chandler Avenue. I remember this thing was $14.99. Man, I spent an entire 3 months' salary on a ring for Chelsea. It's Chelsea's business card for her newsstand. I didn't have the heart to tell her that print is dead. I'm here to ask you out for dinner, and I'm not taking no for an answer.
What, like a date?
No,
Let's go and talk to the people about this woman.
If you were looking for me earlier, I wasn't here.
Yeah, I'm a PI, so I figured that one out already. Now that you're back, I wonder if you could help me out with something. You recognize the woman in this photo?
Oh, nice. I think I saw her in a playbook from 1996. Is this your girlfriend?
Turn the tables, PI202.
Well now, if she were my girlfriend, I wouldn't be trying to figure out who she was now, would I? Sheesh.
I'm just kidding about this woman being your girlfriend. She's actually mine. No, I'm kidding again. This is Margaret Leonard. She's had a room here at the Ritz forever. She used to live here, but I haven't seen her in years. So, she may not be here anymore, but she auto-pays her rent. So it's all good.
Any chance you can get me into her apartment?
Not a chance in hell. I let her install her own security system, just like you, except hers is a real one. I can't tell you which apartment it is, but you won't get in without a passcode or a personal invitation. Maybe I can try to help you with something else. Can't help you with that. All I know about her is she's got a room here. I hardly ever see her, so I don't know when she's here and when she isn't. I'll bet she was something back in the day. Way back in the day.
Okay.
Problem with vid phones is you can't call anyone from the bathroom anymore. Well, you shouldn't.
Let's go talk to people around Chandler Avenue first.
I've been thinking, Murphy, perhaps I should confide something to you.
Oh, this should be good.
You believe Maldonado is spying on you, but it could have been someone else.
Not Margaret Leonard by any chance.
How did you know?
Do the words P.I. mean anything to you?
Margaret may be in grave danger. I've tried to contact her, but to no avail.
gosh, if only we knew someone with some detective skills. Do you know how to get into her apartment?
No, but she may have left a clue. Some time ago, she left this in my care. It's for you.
For me?
She wanted you to have it in case anything happened. I met Margaret years ago. She was a woman of secrets. I have an interest in Tesla collectibles, so yes, I've heard of it. And no, I don't know where you could find it.
But I just want to find it, though.
I met Margaret years ago. She was a woman of secrets.
Thank you. Yep. 1 blank 4 blank 1 2 9 blank 2 3 1 1 9 7. Oh, I can't bypass a puzzle unless... Okay.
Still can't believe I'm working with the one and only Tex Murphy. What can I do for you, sir? That's the witch. At least that's what I call her. A couple times I've seen this old lady sneaking around the neighborhood.
More questions? Why you gotta keep coming back with more questions? Can't help you with that.
Okay.
I remember her. Sweet little old lady. Used to see her around the neighborhood years ago. Don't remember the last time I saw her.
Alright, thank you.
Archie helped me out on my Pandora Directive case where we met a charming fellow named Jackson Cross.
I'm gonna do you the favor of a lifetime.
Man, I thought this would have ended up in the Andes Mountains.
You know, Murph, I think we make a great team. What can I do for you? That's the most recent photo of Margaret Leonard I could find. Like I said, she's been out of circulation for a while.
Ah, okay, he's the one who gave it to me. Hey.
Hey, Tex. How's your case progressing?
I need your assistance, lady.
Not a clue. Sorry, I don't know a lot of people, except the ones that come in here.
Yeah, because you're a hologram. Hup, jump, 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 jump.
Whatever you need, Mife.
Mife.
Just ask.
Oh, the mife.
Oh, I know this little lady. Haven't seen her around in quite a while, but she used to come in pretty regular. And I think she lived at the Ritz, at least for a time. She and Chelsea were real friendly. Pretty sure her name wasn't Margaret Leonard, though. At least that ain't the name she told me.
What did she tell you?
I know you was having bad dreams way back when. But I didn't hear nothing else about him after, you know, the thing with Chelsea happened. You got me there, Moif.
Moif. I love Moif. Tex Moify. Oh, the Tex Moify. Can I kind of cheat the code here? Oh, I can't bypass. Hold on. What? Travelers recontact contact Rook. Okay.
That's an old Magic Square grid code. Row and column totals are the key.
Just run, Tess. Run, Tex Murphy.
This old Buick's been picked clean by the urban vultures. I have no desire to ride that streetcar. This became a highly sought-after neighborhood post-World War III. Another Mike and Ike Hammer candy comic. Tootsie Rolled.
Nope.
It looks like the dumpster escaped unscathed. Lead pipes are always magically drawn to my skull like moths to the flame.
Oh. Jeez. I got my ass kicked.
Article on the Russian white movement. Am I truly so... Looks like somebody's wiped my computer clean. The door to my back storage room is locked. That's strange. And it's a sitting room. Good for sitting. Yeah, not many people wake up from blackouts with new furniture. And I certainly don't remember this piece of furniture. Whoa. I've never seen this much money in my life. If this is my money... Sometimes...
Do I have the... I just want to use it. Please. Oh, I just have to leave it like that. Okay. No touch. No touch. Come on. Let me juice you if you use it. Yes! Okay. There we go.
Why would Margaret Leonard leave?
I was not gonna start getting pissed off at some puzzles. Yes. And the people call me a cheater, that's why I picked easy mode, because if I can't solve the puzzle, I'm gonna want to use that helper system. I am not. I refuse. Oh.
Uh-oh. That doesn't look good. As I walk in the bathroom, I realize there's something wrong here. Something terribly wrong. It's a business card for someone named Count Saint Germain. Looks like Margaret Leonard had a video journal. I'll need to find a memory stick to use on the vid player to watch them. What's this?
I have a very bad feeling who's back here. Margaret Leonard? Ah! Day 4. She's dead. Saints and sinners. Or the unusual suspects. I might just round some of the story, some of this stuff, because they start up in a story section. Jesus.
Well, I think I found Margaret Leonard. Well, most of her.
Oh. Oh, she's dead.
Looks like Margaret Leonard had a...
The dream that Charles and I shared has become a nightmare. I wanted to believe, so it was easy to deceive myself, and to know that I have helped to bring it to pass is more than I can bear. I gave them everything, except for the key to it all. I must find the egg before they do. I have long suspected that Tex is a vital piece to the puzzle. His connection to Donnelly preceded the neural experiments. His coming to Chandler Avenue, a norm among mutants, to the Ritz, and even into Donnelly's same apartment. That was not coincidence. Was it fate, or something else that drew Tex here? It was right here all the time. Under our noses, Tex has found the Tesla egg. Mason believes Tex is with us and will help us against the translator. But I have my suspicions. I think we need to get the egg away from him.
And the rest... Oh.
I wish I had the courage to destroy the egg. I just can't let go of hope. With the egg gone, the threat would likely be eliminated, but so would the glorious future we envisioned. I want to try one more time, and until I know one way or the other, I'm entrusting the egg to the only person I know who would die to defend it. The one who prays.
I was working with Margaret Leonard and Mason Bowers in neural experiments? What's my connection with J.T. Donnelly and the egg found in my wall? Why would she steal it from me and entrust it to someone else? The one who prays.
See. Alright, guys. Day 5 from Margaret. Save it. Yeah, just save it. Actually, I don't have to save it. YouTube save it. Just keep. Yeah. Alright. Alright, guys. We're going to leave this episode of Tesla Effect, a Tex Moify adventure here. That was fun. So we now found Margaret's decapitated body. Gross. And I will see you guys in the next video. Okay, bye!